questions from this. Okay, no? So you can do one thing, you can watch the recordings of the chapter. Okay, no? And where you, yes?
Can you send it in the WhatsApp?
The recordings of the chapter.
Yes.
Okay, I'm right now, I will be messaging the team to send the recording, the link of the YouTube videos to you. Okay, no? I will message the team. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let us continue with the exercise question. See, exercise 9A, Habib, there wasn't much to discuss in that exercise. Okay, now there wasn't much to discuss in exercise 9A, so we are starting from 9B. Or although if you feel any difficulty in exercise 9A, do let me know.
Okay.
In exercise 9A, if you think you have any difficulty, basically there you had to mark the angles now. You had different kind of figures. In the second question, you had different kind of dances, different kind of classical dances like Kathak, Lavani, or I think Bharatnatyam. It was there. So you had to mention the kind of angles which you can make by looking at those dance angles or Indian dances. Okay. So try to do that yourself. If you face any difficulty in that, I will be helping out. Okay. So exercise 9B, the first question is an action exercise in this. Okay. So Maya, you also try to understand this. Okay. So in this basically,
Sir,
yes.
uh, in Wednesday's class,
Mm-hmm.
you told that you'll be continuing from types of triangles. I didn't write that isosceles triangle and everything.
Okay, the definition was missed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh yeah, actually the time was over, no? So thereby we couldn't complete it, no? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's continue from where we left. Okay, no? So may you also continue from here? Okay, now right now we are learning about different types of triangles. We're going to learn about this. Okay, now see basically triangle is any plane figure which has got three sides. These are three sides, and it will be having three angles. Okay, and on the basis of the sides and the basis of angles, the triangles have been classified as equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. So we did learn about, yes,
Before and
before.
the numbers.
Repeat again.
I
What you
don't
say?
understand the other numbers.
Other numbers.
Scale.
See, we have just now we have started discussing it. You will get to know it in time. Okay. So there are three types of triangles: equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. Okay. First of all, give the topic types of triangles. Abhib, you already noted down the definition of triangles now.
So I need to.
Right definition of isosceles and scalene, right?
No. Equilateral.
Equilateral. Okay, from here.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, you both of you give the title topic triangles. Okay. Then write down this definition. A triangle is a plane figure with three straight sides and three angles.
I have to write the
Definition.
one.
The one that I have highlighted here. Yeah. Also, the shape we are learning, it's a 2D shape. It's having two dimensions only. It's having only a length and a breadth. Like a plain sheet of paper, for example, I have a plain sheet of paper over here. Does it have any thickness? Does this plain sheet of paper have any thickness?
No.
Almost negligible thickness now. So that's why it's only having a length and a breadth, and there isn't any thickness in it. So if a figure, any given shape only has length and breadth, it doesn't have any thickness, so it's considered as a 2D shape. So we can call this triangle as a 2D shape. But on the other hand, I have this book in my hand. Look over here. Look at this book in my hand, you guys. Like this is a book over here. So it has some thickness, right?
Yes.
It has some thickness now over here. It has some length. It has some breadth, and it has some thickness. So thereby this will be considered as a 3D figure because it not only has length and breadth, but has some height also. Like this thickness, we are calling this as the height of the book. Thereby that will be a 3D figure, although you don't have to learn into this class, but in later classes you'll be learning about that in detail. But anyways, it's a general thing that you guys should know. Okay, done with the definition.
Almost.
Okay, write it quickly.
Done, sir.
Done. Good. So then write types of angles in that, give the heading again, write down equilateral triangle. In bracket, you will write all the sides are equal and all angles are equal. All angles are equal. And right next to that, you can draw a rough diagram also like this, the one that you see in this figure. Just draw a rough triangle like this.
The down one. Do you
Yeah.
want that red color?
Okay. It's equilateral triangle. Okay, now EQUILATERAL. Equilateral triangle. All sides are equal, and then I have written all angles are equal.
Done.
Done. By the way, Sumaya, you still haven't shared the exercise questions. Have you got the book?
Outside.
You still are outside. Okay. Okay. So see, once you get the exercise questions, do share it with the team. And also, Habib, today you have shared the syllabus with the team. Your exam is on 26th of September. But previously you told me like you will be only giving the final exam and not the half yearly. Will you be giving the half yearly exam as well?
Let me ask you.
Okay. Sumaya, you also write it quickly. Because earlier I what I got to know from you that you will be giving the final exam only, as you told me in the class. I'm just asking, like I should be informed about this.
Sir, I'm giving half-yearly exams to you in Learnivio.
Okay. So in the coaching you will be giving. Okay, not in the school now. Not in the school. Okay. Then in another type, yes.
I didn't. Okay. I thought it was
Done. Write it quickly. The next, give the topic scalene angle. Scalene triangle, I mean to say. The one that is over here. Okay, no? Scalene triangle. Okay. SCALENE. Scalene triangle. So in the bracket, you will write down none of the sides and angles are equal in a scalene triangle. After this, we have isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is there, in which we get to see that only two sides and angles are equal. So this one here is a scalene triangle, for example. If this measures 4 centimeter, this might measure 2 centimeter. Let's say this measures
4 centimeters.
Let's say this measures 3 centimeter, for example. Okay.
So,
yes.
In isosceles triangle, can we write only two sides and one angle are equal?
No.
One angle is equal?
No. Not only two sides, but the two angles will also be equal. Like this side and this side, they are equal, and these opposite angles, like this angle and this angle, will be equal. Okay, it's like that. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Let's say like this is 10 centimeter, so this one will also be 10 centimeter. The other side could be 8 centimeter, for example. Okay.
So can you pronounce isosceles?
It's isosceles triangle. Isosceles.
Isosceles.
ISOSCELES. Isosceles. Okay.
Okay.
So may you understood all the types of triangles and what a triangle is? Hmm. You guys write down this quickly.
Sir, done.
Done? Good.
Yeah.
Okay, now we are going to do the exercise question. For that purpose, I have cleared a page. Now see over here. Sumaya, you also done?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a moment. So in the exercise question, the first one is related to an activity. So we have to take 3 sheets of paper. Okay, now. So say I have taken a sheet of paper over here in my hand. And Habib, what the activity number 1 says, what we have to do with the sheet number 1? We have taken a sheet over here, right? Let's say I have taken a small sheet of paper. Now I have to first fold it vertically. So I have folded vertically like this. Hope you guys can see it in the camera. Okay, like this vertically I have folded it. The paper was like this, and now I have folded it vertically like this, as you guys can see over here. Next, what does the question says? You guys understand what is vertical now? Vertical is a line like this. Horizontal is a line like this. So I have folded the paper vertically first of all. Okay. So there were I had a paper like this. Now I have folded vertically. Now I am going to fold it horizontally. So I will be folding it horizontally. My camera is visible now. You guys can see me now. Huh.
Yeah.
So now I have folded vertically like this. Okay. So when I will be opening it, so crease will be formed on it now. Crease will be formed. So just mark it using a pen or pencil. Just mark it. So it will be kind of like this. Let me just show you.
So what is crease?
Crease basically that mark that you will see now. It will develop over on the page. Basically, when I will be folding a paper now, when I will be folding a paper, a crease will be formed. The fold that you see now, that fold that develops will be called as crease. So I folded it vertically and then I folded it horizontally. So a crease will be formed and I have marked it with pen. Can you guys see it in the camera? Is it visible? Can you guys see the crease in it? I don't think it
Yeah.
is. Just
I can.
you can just let me highlight it properly. Like this. Now observe this if it is visible. I don't know. Let me zoom out my camera. If let me see if it is visible. You guys can see the lining in this
Yes.
right now. So now these lining, what angle is formed in it? See,
Right angle.
right angles would be formed now. So as I open it, all these would be right angles. This one, this one, this one, this one. All of them have a measurement of 90 degree, right? So we simply have to mark them in red. You guys can perform this activity after the class. Just mark them in the red color, or you can do it in the class also. Just take a sheet of paper and you can do it in the class. Okay.
So how many centimeter paper? Any.
Acute angles are there. Acute angle will be having a value more than 0 but less than 90 degree. So for example, this angle and this angle will be acute angle over here, right, Habib?
Yeah.
So mark them. We have marked them. These are the acute. Now we know about obtuse that their value will be more than 90 but just less than 180. So these angles and these angles, they will be obtuse now. Okay. And in the sheet with the sheet number 3, you can fold it twice in any manner you choose. However you like to fold it, you can fold it and then you can mark the angle. So this is something which you guys can do with you can do on your own. Okay, nothing too technical about it. Question number 2. Moving to question number 2. In the following figures, color the right angles in red, the acute angles in blue, and the obtuse angles in green. Yes, you guys start to do this one. Basically, is you guys can do it in your copies. Okay, na? Draw the figure in your copies. Okay, draw draw a rough figure of all these in your copy, and mark the right angle, acute angle, and the obtuse angle. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, these figures are in my textbook, right? So can I mark in my textbook only?
In textbook. Okay, with the help of a pencil. With the pencil, do that with the pencil. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
So can you tell me the page number of that?
Page number, I think it's 140 or 149. I think it's maybe 140. I think.
Okay, no problem.
Sumaya, meanwhile, let me quickly revise what are the different types of angles. Okay, now. Okay, see, Sumaya, when two lines or when two rays will be meeting now, when two lines or when two rays will be meeting, so an angle is formed. The area that is enclosed between these two rays, this ray and this ray, that forms an angle. That is called as an angle. Getting it, Sumaya? And they will be angle will be having different value that will be ranging from 0 degree to 360 degree, starting from 0 to 360 degree. Okay. So if the angle formed between the two rays is more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree, then it will be called as acute angle. What do we call it as? Acute angle. So that will be having a value between 0 and 90 degree. Like for example, 1 degree of angle, 2 degree, 3 degree, till 89 degree.
How do you know the
Yes. So may I speak a little bit louder?
I didn't understand how the degree.
Okay, okay. See, that's why it is important that you will have to watch the recordings of the class. Okay, now let me sum it up for you. See, first of all, as Habib is doing now, you just revise. Let me revise all the things for you. See, in the chapter, first of all, we did learn about dot. Okay, now we did learn about point. Basically, I mean to say point. Hmm? So point is nothing but simply a dot. uh, You place a dot over a sheet of paper that we are calling as a point. uh, and this point doesn't have any thickness. It basically shows a location on a sheet of paper. That is what a point is. Getting it? So point is basically a location on a sheet of paper. That is what a point is. Okay. Furthermore, let's say if there are so many points, like this point, this point, this point, so many points are there. And if all these points were to be connected, so thereby that will form a line. That will form a line, and line doesn't have a starting point or a ending point. It will extend infinitely in both the directions. Okay, now, right? Then we have the concept of line segment. Line segment. So say if I were to take a portion out of the line segment, I have taken this much portion of a line segment now, of a line. So then that will be called as line segment, meaning that there was a line like this, but I cut it out, but I cut a portion out of the line like this. So then that will be called as line segment. Getting it now?
Yes.
That is the line segment. So line segment is a part of a straight line. Okay, na? And it will be having two endpoints, like endpoint A and endpoint B. So line segment has endpoints. You can write, see, you can write down like as you will be going through the recording of the chapter now. From there you can write on the definitions. As of now, I'm just trying to sum it up in short for you. Okay.
Okay.
So line segment would be basically a part of a line. It's basically a part of a straight line, and it has two endpoints, namely A and B. But line doesn't have any endpoint. Keep that in mind. Okay. Then we have another thing, another shape, another geometric term called as ray. Huh? So ray in mathematics is basically defined as it's part of a line. Let's say again you have a line. Line is made by connecting lots of dots, no, like this.
Yes.
So you have a line over here. So ray would be,
Sir,
let's
I
say,
don't have this photo in my book.
you don't have this in your book. How can it?
This is some other kid's book. I mean my friend. My
Okay, you
mom sent me
Mhm.
from that textbook.
From that textbook. Okay, so
Yeah,
you're not having
and
this
I
book.
don't have it now.
Okay, okay. So if that's the case, then just draw the figure on your on a page, on a sheet of paper, and then just mark it quickly.
Okay.
Huh? Huh. Do it quickly. We don't have much time. Do it quickly. Meanwhile, Sumaya, I was going to explain you about ray. So far, we did learn about what is point, what is line, what is line segment. Now we are learning about ray. R-A-Y. So a ray is basically if you were to take a part of a line which has an end point. Let's say you take out this much part of a line. Okay, now say you have taken this much part of a line. So it will look like this now. There will be a point, and it will look like this. So what you have done, you have taken a part of a line. It has an end point. This is the end point of a line, but it does not have a but it is extending infinitely in one direction. Where it will be stopping, there's no end to it. Right now, so it is infinitely extending in one direction. Okay, now that is the thing. So a ray will be, it will not be measurable because it extends infinitely in one direction. Like this arrow, it shows that it extends infinitely in one direction. Okay, so that is what a ray is. It's basically a line with an end point that extends infinitely in one direction. You can take example of the sun's ray. For example, the sun's ray now, the ray that is coming out of the sun's ray from the sun, it has a source of origin. It is originating from the sun, but where the sun's rays will be ending, there is no limit to that. It will be moving continuously, infinitely in one direction. Getting it, Sumaya?
Yes.
So that is what ray is. Okay, no? Hope you are getting it. It's a part of a line, that has one end point and extends on forever in the opposite direction. That is the thing about ray. Then we did learn that when two rays will be joined together, like this ray and this ray, they are two rays and both of them are sharing a common endpoint. This is the common endpoint. The area enclosed between them will be called as angle. This is the angle formed between the two rays. So that is what an angle is. Okay, that is what an angle is. Huh? An angle, yes.
In the questions, we have to mark the angle.
You have to mark the angles now, like which one of them is acute angle, which one is obtuse, which one of them is right angle in this. But for that purpose you need to know what is an acute, obtuse, or a right angle. Have you studied about this earlier? I suppose no.
No.
Huh?
Because
So
1 week I was outside, so I didn't go to school.
okay. See, even if you're outside, it is important to continue the class. Okay, na? So yeah. Otherwise, you'd be like missing on important.
Sir, but I was somewhere else.
Oh, okay. No worries, but you will be able to catch on. Okay, na? You will catch up with whatever we have missed. You have missed. Okay, not a big issue. So, see, Sumaya, there are different kind of angles. First one is acute angle. First of all, moments ago I was telling you that angles should be having a value from 0 to 360 degree. Any angle that you see will either be having a value of like 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, or up to 360 degree. Not beyond that. Beyond that. Okay, now you will not see a figure having a 380 degree or 400 degree like that. Okay. So first of all, we learn about acute angle. So if an angle has a value between 0 to 90 degree, it's called as acute angle. Very simple. So it will be looking like this, angle like this. No? Then you have obtuse right angle, RIGHT, right angle. So if an angle has a value exactly equal to 90 degree now, will be called as right angle. There are different kind of shapes. For example, square, all the angles inside a square are right angle. You have a rectangle, all the angles in a rectangle are right angle. Getting this? Then you have obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. In obtuse angle, the angle will be having a value greater than 90 but less than 180 degree. The angle will be having a measurement more than 90 but will be having a measurement less than 180. For example, angles like this, angles like this. Say for example, this is 110, this is 130. These are obtuse angle. Okay. So far, I suppose you're getting it. Then you have straight angle. Straight angle. So if an angle has a measurement equal to exactly 180 degree, that is called as straight angle. A straight angle basically will be formed by a straight line. Okay, now the angle formed by a straight line is simply termed as a straight angle. Okay, now. Then you have another type of angle called as reflex angle. Reflex angle. So if the value of an angle is more than 180 but less than 360 degree, more than 180 but less than 360, that is called as a reflex angle. Then you have the complete angle. So if the angle has a exact value equal to 360, that is termed as complete angle. So in short, I have to try to sum it up. Although you will have to, I would recommend to go through the recording to understand it in detail if you're having doubt. You still are having doubt in this. Okay, so Maya.
Sir?
Yes? You're done? Yes, Habib, I'm listening. You're done?
No, sir. Straight angle 90 degree but less than 180 degree, right?
No, a straight angle will be having a value exactly equal to 180.
Only
Your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking, Habib. Yeah, Habib, your voice was breaking. Repeat again what you were saying.
only 180 degree.
Yeah, straight angle will be having a value exactly equal to 180. Not less, not more than that.
Okay.
Sumaya, have you understood what we have discussed right now about acute, right, obtuse, straight, reflex, and complete angle? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we were doing the question number 2. Okay, now? Okay, I'm going to point in the direction and you have to answer what will be that angle. Will it be acute, right,
Done.
or done? Okay, okay. So do tell me what will be the measure of this value. I mean to say it will be right, acute, or obtuse.
Obtuse.
Repeat again.
Obtuse.
Obtuse. Very good. Okay, na? This one also.
Obtuse.
In fact, all of them will be obtuse.
Obtuse.
Okay. What about this angle?
Obtuse.
No. This
No,
one is
no, this one.
acute angle.
Yeah, yeah.
This one is acute. Okay, no?
Acute.
And then this one,
acute.
acute. Okay. This one,
Obtuse.
okay. This one,
Acute. No, obtuse.
obtuse. No. Okay. What about this one?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. This one also.
Obtuse.
In fact, all of them are.
All of them are obtuse.
All of them are obtuse. Good. And now in this one, this one.
Right angle.
This one is right angle. Sumaya, you also getting it now. This one is right angle. Having a value exactly equal to, Sumaya will be answering this. What is the value of right angle, Sumaya?
I can't hear.
Am I not audible? Hello? Habib, am I audible to you?
Yes.
Sumaya, what is the measurement of right angle? What is right angle equal to? Is it equal to 80 degree, 90 degree, or 100 degree? Meanwhile, other two angles, what are they? Habib, you will answer. Meanwhile, Sumaya is answering this one.
It is a 90 degree.
It is 90 degree. Very good. What about the other two angles? This one and this one?
Acute.
Both of them are acute angles. Okay, na? And how you can answer it more accurately? So you can take help of a compass. You can take help of a protractor, I mean to say, in order to answer it more correctly. Like you can see the protractor. Look over the protractor over here. This is a protractor that we can use to measure the value of a given angle. Okay, now?
Sir, I can't hear you.
Habib, am I audible to you, Habib?
Yeah.
Sumaya, I think you're having some network issue. Okay, na? That's why you might not be able to hear me. Okay. That's why I might not be audible to you. Okay, moving on to the next question. Sure, Habib, you were saying that you have a different textbook. So in that textbook, you will be also having this chapter, right?
Yeah.
So do one thing, make a
Sir,
PDF.
I nothing.
Okay, I was saying you that you can make a PDF from the exercise questions of that chapter also, and you can hear it. Okay.
Okay. Of only geometrical, only
Yeah.
geometric physics.
Yeah, only of that chapter. Okay, na? In future, I might ask for other chapters also. Now, question number 3, Sun Salutation or Surya Namaskar is a sequence of 12 yoga poses. Mark any one angle that you see in each pose and name the kind of angle it represents. Okay. So here what you have to see now, you have to look at the back of the person. Okay, now look at how much straight or how much bend the back of the person is. Like in the position A, the back is straight, so the angle formed is
Straight angle.
straight angle having a measurement equal to
180 degree.
getting it now, you also, Sumaya?
Yes.
Straight angle that is having a value of 180. Okay. Now in second figure, now observe this. It looks like this. Then it is having a measurement equal to, like, will it be acute, obtuse? It will be
Obtuse.
obtuse angle. Okay, now very good. Now in this one, so this one looks like this, right? What kind of angle is there in this case?
Acute.
Sumaya, you also getting it now? Acute angle, good. Now over here, this kind of looks like this now. And then this one is,
Obtuse.
so this one is obtuse. Okay. The fifth one, here it slightly looks like this. Slightly we can say looks like this. We are looking at this angle. So this one is
Obtuse.
again obtuse. Next one, this one,
Obtuse. Obtuse.
again obtuse. Okay. What about this one? Sumaya, you answer this one. The next one, Habib, you answer this one.
So it's very easy.
Yeah, it's in fact very easy. The eighth one, you answer. Habib,
Next one.
eight number.
8 number, right angle.
That is right angle. 7 number, what's the answer to that, Sumaya? See, like this is a straight angle, right? This is a straight angle. This one is, this much is 90 degree. Okay. So if an angle is inclined like this, so it is obviously, as we go in this direction now, as we move towards the left direction, the angle value is increasing here. So it's obviously more than 90. So an angle that is like this, it will be obtuse angle. Okay, now this one is obtuse. Now ninth one, you guys can clearly answer this one and this one, this one. So these are really very simple. Okay, now. So ninth
So
one,
these are same, like 3, 4,
yeah,
and 2.
the 3 and 10 they are same. The 3 and 10 they are same. 9 and 4 they are same. Okay, no? So again, the ninth one will also be obtuse. 10th one will be acute. 11th one will be obtuse. 12th one will be straight. Okay. The first and the 12th one now, both of them are forming the same angle in the both the situation. Okay. Now in question number 4, name the angles formed by the leftover pieces of pizza. So you guys do this one. So the first two Sumaya will be doing. This next two Habib will be doing. Also, let me mark which angle you have to tell. You have to answer about this angle, this one, and this one.
Who are answering the first 2?
Yeah. Sumaya will be answering the first two. The next two Habib you will be answering.
Okay.
Also, Sumaya, do one thing before the next class. Make the write down the definitions of all the things which we have done. Watch the recording of the classes, and with the help of that, write the definition of point, line segment, ray, angle, or types of angles. So watch the recordings of the previous class, and with the help of that, make sure that you write down the definition of everything and memorize it. Okay. Hmm. Yes, by now you guys should be done. Yes, what is the answer of question number A, Sumaya?
But sir, I can't finish all. It will I will finish the chapter, like seeing the recording and everything at Tuesday.
Okay,
Cause
okay.
there's school in Monday.
Okay, okay, no worries. Take your time, but make sure that you complete it. Okay, na?
Okay.
So question number A, it looks like this now. The angles are like this. It's a straight line.
180
That is 180 degree. Very good. Very good. Or we will be calling this as a straight angle now.
straight angle.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, the next figure, figure number B, in this the angles look like this now. Like this.
Yes.
Okay, what will be the measurement of this one? And will it be acute, obtuse, right? What will be it? Habib, you're done?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the answer for C?
Obtuse.
Obtuse, good. That is
Sir,
obtuse. And D, yes,
next one also obtuse.
that is also obtuse. No, look carefully.
Wait.
Look at it carefully.
Acute.
Yes, Sumaya. No, it's
Sir,
also not acute. Yes, Sumaya.
confused.
In the B one, you are getting confused.
A little bit.
Okay, okay. Let me help you in this one. See,
Is
let
it? It's not 360.
no, it's not 360. How can it be 360? See this. Let me do some construction over here. Okay. See, if this was the leftover piece, now if this was the leftover piece, so it would have formed 90 degree, right? It would have formed
Yes.
90 degree, and
Yes.
over here only this much of piece is left. So obviously this is not forming 90. It is forming less than 90 now,
Yes.
right? Now? So this is less than 90 but more
Yes.
than 0. So what do we call such an angle? If it is more than 0 degree but less than 90, we call that as acute angle now.
Acute.
Now in the question number D, the other half, Habib, look over here. This one would have formed 90 degrees. So this one will also form 90 degree now. So that is right angle. That is right angle. Getting it now? Okay, so that is so we had completed this exercise in next class will be continuing from here. Okay. Okay, then we'll be continuing from next class. Okay.
Okay. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, guys. Allah Hafiz, Sumaya.
Allah Hafiz.